Welcome to On the Wall, a look at current art shows at the IMC Potash Gallery at the Connexus Visual Arts Center in the Moose Jaw Cultural Center. I'm Shane Clark, and today we'll be talking with Ken Dalgarno about his show, Sculpted Landscapes.
Sculpted Landscapes has a twofold aspect to it. It's a tribute to my ancestors, who are quite literally the first pioneers to farm the Moose Jaw district. And it's a response to a quote by the art critic Clement Greenberg, who said that the prairies are lacking feature.
Lacking feature?
Yes.
Now, Clement Greenberg, during his time, was noted for being able to make or break an artist's career and was probably one of the most loved art critics of the time. Now, his quote from 1962 was from Emma Lake.
Correct.
What does it mean to you as your work as a prairie artist?
Well, I was basically miffed by the quote, and decided to do a response to it. I did a couple of pieces that are specifically a response to that quote. That painting is called Cassis Vox Vocis, and that painting, or the image in that painting, is the minimalist painting by Barnett Newman called Voice of Fire, which was purchased by the National Gallery of Canada, I believe in 1989, for $1.76 million. And ironically, Greenberg he championed Newman and that style of work, and so for Greenberg to call the prairies, or say that the prairies are lacking feature, when, of course, Newman's painting a very minimalist painting that's lacking features. It's quite a bit ironic for me.
And what medium do you use in your paintings, and how do you build up the layers of paint that you can see on these works?
Yeah, all these paintings are acrylic on canvas, and I use a heavy gel medium to mix with the paint. It's about a 60-40 mix approximately, and the gel increases the body of the paint as well. It's giving me much more. And so I can put it on in layers, and I just build it up, build it until I get it to look how I want it to, yeah. Okay,
so you're using just gels, or you're using gessos as well?
Just gels.
Just gels?
Yeah.
So that accounts for a lot of the transparency and the different effects of the light.
Yeah.
So what is your method of working, essentially?
I usually start with a photograph that I've taken, or even an image that I've seen elsewhere, and I will start with that image, and then I'll put the image away, and then I'll just go from there. And so in essence, it's my own work then, obviously. Yeah, certainly. My own painting, yeah.
Are there any specific landscapes or areas here from these works that you, mean something to you as far as your family or anybody that farms? Or
absolutely, yeah. All these paintings most of these paintings are based on photographs that are quite close by Moose Jaw. Couple just by Tuxford, in fact 3 just by Tuxford. The painting with the grain elevator, Bellback. Obviously, people remember Bellback was a town here by Moose Jaw. Yeah, so they're all pretty much around the Moose Jaw area for sure.
Okay, and there's a lot of buildings that are, as you probably would say, are monumental now. A lot of things that you used to see on the prairies, not seeing so much, or they're falling down, or falling apart, or just being left. How do you envision the prairies, let's say, in the next 20 years?
I think with regards to my paintings, there's that aspect of death. Right. The buildings are falling down, but also they're in nature, and nature's constantly, just being recycled. So just like the prairies, and just like the pioneers that established the prairies, I think there'll be a positive spin on what happens to the prairies.
Okay, and recently you were talking to me. You have some good news about this show or
yes.
show in the future. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I was a recipient of OSAC's, or the Organization of Saskatchewan Art Councils, their provincial award. They have one provincial visual artist that will get a 2-year tour, and that artist, a bunch of provincial artists go through a series of juried competitions, and gets to a provincial competition, and I ended up winning. So very fortunate that way.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
So when will these start to travel?
They'll start to travel early 2008.
2008.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Ken,
Thanks.
for joining us today. Ken Dalgarno's show, Sculpted Landscapes, will be on display until August 25th. Admission is free, and doors to the gallery are open to the public from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., from Tuesday to Friday, and 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. We're looking forward to seeing you here.